Now, a new interface that was added in .NET 4.5 that's similar to iDataErrorInfo is iNotifyDataErrorInfo. This was originally defined in Silverlight 4 and was added to .NET 4.5 for WPF. It's the same basic concept that the binding can go and query for errors after it's gone and set a property, but it's done with an event-driven interface that allows you to go out asynchronously after the property has been set, trigger some validation rule that may take a long time to execute, such as calling a service, and whenever the results come back, you can raise an event that will cause the binding to requery for errors. So to use this, you set a validate on notify data errors property on the binding. The binding will call the getErrors method of the iNotifyDataErrorInfo after it has set a property. It also subscribes to the errors changed event on the interface. And so if the errors change is fired, it will go and requery getErrors at the point where that event is raised. To implement this, you're going to manage a dictionary of errors under the covers. So you basically are going to have a set of errors per property that gets returned from the getErrors method. And getErrors gets called passing a property name similar to the indexer on iDataErrorInfo. So one of the advantages here of iNotifyDataErrorInfo over iDataErrorInfo is that you can return multiple errors per property. The indexer on iDataErrorInfo only returns a single string, but you might have multiple rules associated with a single property, each producing its own error. So iNotifyDataErrorInfo is more flexible in that way. So let's dive into a demo that shows an asynchronous evaluation of rules, which is where using iNotifyDataErrorInfo really shines.